I want to touch on what an apology is. In an emotionally abusive situation, an apology never feels good. It always feels manipulative. It always feels like that there's like this sinking sense in your stomach of like this person's not actually sorry, and it also is like that apology didn't feel good, and so when I apologize to somebody, I always think about like what would they want to hear and how can I give them that? Like how does this person receive an apology? How can I apologize to, like how can I own up for my behavior here and make a plan to change it moving forward? And so an apology has to have accountability, it has to have like some humility and empathy, and there has to be a change in action moving forward. You can't just say, I'm sorry you feel that way and move on. That's not an apology. I'm sorry you feel that way is like the most dismissive set of words that somebody can say. And so an apology from abuser is typically like it's like contorted and manipulated so that you're still wrong. And what you don't have to accept those apologies. Like there's nothing that says that you have to accept that apology. Like an apology without change behavior is gaslighting. Gaslighting is psychological abuse. So if you're getting an apology from an abusive person and there is no change in behavior, if there's constant apology but no actual change, then they're just gaslighting you, which is emotional abuse. And I know that that is really fucking hard to hear. And I know that it's really hard to swallow this idea of like an apology without change behavior is abuse. But an apology without change behavior is abuse. Because they're just saying sorry to make that situation better with no intention in treating you better. And if you are in a situation like this and if it does feel really tough, I do want to encourage you to reach out to me because it can be really helpful and validating to talk through some of these things.